Hi there everyone, and welcome back to a new video. As you can see from the title of today's video, I'm starting to film a vlog of a week in my life, and this is something that I've been wanting to do for such a long time, and I really want to film lots of these videos because these are the ones that I enjoy watching the most. But it's also something that I've been putting off because I don't know, something just always seems to come up, like I'm not having like an exciting week, or I don't feel like I'm doing much on a few of the days. But today I've just decided to pick it up and just get on with it, because there's always something that comes up and I always end up doing something like spontaneous that I think, oh damn, I could have started like filming for that, and I could have filmed that video that I really wanted to film. Last week I didn't actually upload a video. We've not been having a great time in this household recently. The reason that I couldn't upload a vlog last week is just because I wanted to give myself a little bit of space and a bit of time, because yesterday unfortunately I had to attend my great nan's funeral. Very sadly she passed away about 3 weeks ago now, so that happened yesterday, and it was a very strange experience, like attending a funeral during like COVID times, not being able to hug everyone or things like that. It was, wow, it was a sad day. So I didn't want to start filming yesterday, which is why I picked it up today on Tuesday. So yeah, yesterday was a very emotional day, but then at about 7 o'clock Charlie started developing a fever, and she hasn't been feeling too well for like the last 2, maybe 3 days. I can't quite remember when it all came on, but the symptoms that she had were just sort of kind of related to her standard health conditions, and the things that she was experiencing was kind of just the usual for her, if that makes sense. But then, as I said, yesterday evening she started developing a fever, and her temperature was kind of like 38.2, and it crept up until it was like 39.8 this morning, which is like very high. So at about 2:30 a.m. this morning we booked a COVID test, and our closest test centre that we could go to was actually in Leicester. So this morning we have driven over there, took our time doing so because I am not currently driving, so Charlie had to drive herself. I was just accompanying for moral support. I personally didn't have one because I'm not symptomatic, and you're not supposed to get a test unless you've got symptoms, so there really would have been no point in me having one. It would have been a waste, and we don't want to waste NHS's money. And it was such a strange experience. It was so weird. When we were booking the test, they were only, I think Charlie said they were only allowing one car like every half an hour. So we were kind of expecting it to be quite busy, especially since Leicester is in like lockdown, if you like a local lockdown. But it was so dead there. Like, we drove in and we drove so many times around this little car park. It was as if they were like anticipating queues out of the door, but we were literally one of the only ones there. It was very weird. As you pulled up in the car, you obviously weren't allowed to roll down your windows or anything, and we had to phone people. Like, they held up different phone numbers of people who we had to phone as we got to each sort of station. The first one was showing your QR code of your booking, the second one was collecting your test, and then the third one was doing your test, and then you dropped off your test. So I think there was about like five or so stations, but we've been told that we should receive the results of that test in between 12 and 72 hours after taking it, which is a really quick turnaround, to be fair. Like, you can't really complain at that. And then hopefully the results will come back positive, as we don't think she's got COVID, but without the test we'd have to isolate for 2 weeks, which, being at uni and things and with everything else going on, like we'd rather not isolate for 2 weeks. So we went and got the test as we were advised to. And I don't really know what I'm going to get up to now. I just figured at the start of this video we'd have a bit of a chatty update. Sorry for it being quite of a sad start to the vlog. I'm hoping that it's going to get better. And yeah, I don't really have any more updates really. Today I think my plans are just to do a little bit of work because I need to catch up on uni, as last week I went on a 5-day restraint training course for my new healthcare assistant job. So unfortunately I missed all of uni, so I've been catching up on that over the weekend, so I need to do a bit more catch up now. So I think first things first, I should probably write a to-do list, because there's a lot going on inside of this head that I need to get down on a piece of paper and then I'll decide what I'm doing. So the first thing I'm going to do when I write my to-do list is pick up this little like pad. We bought this ages ago, like probably just in like Morrison's or something, but I really love using this because there's just something so satisfying about ticking it off when you've done it, and it just makes you a lot more motivated, I think. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I made these to-do lists the other day, like 2 of them. But I've actually ticked off quite a lot of them, so I'm going to start writing a new one and take some of the things off my old to-do list, put them onto my new one, and then add in anything else extra that I need to do as well. So I'll just fill this in now and hopefully it won't be too long. Okay, so for now there's actually not that much that I really need to do like uni wise, which is so good, but I did a lot more work over the weekend than I thought I did. I've still got one workshop to catch up on, which is for research methods, hence why it's been left till last, because I'm absolutely terrible with numbers. The software we use, SPSS, I just can't use it. Like it's a mess. If I'm bound to cry at anything, it's going to be SPSS. So I'm going to try and tackle that workshop today, I think, so that I'm all up to date with last week's uni content. I've actually emailed last week to swap all of my uni content so that I study solely online for this semester. Reason being is that I just think it's the safest option in terms of like COVID and corona. Like if we go into a local lockdown or a nationwide lockdown, I don't want to be like in a stress and a faff over like changing my face-to-face sessions to online sessions, which I'm sure could be done fairly quickly by the uni, but I just want to make sure that I've already got it and I've adapted to it, and my timetable doesn't have to drastically change, and then work changes and so on and so on. So I decided to work online this semester, so a lot of my time is going to be spent here at this desk up until Christmas, which I'm not too sure how I feel about. Like part of me wanting to do the masters was going into uni. Like a massive part of me really wanted to go into uni because I did really struggle to write my dis for my undergrad, like from the sofa, but it's just one of them things that we're going to have to do. Like everyone's in the same boat really, so I need to find better ways of working at home, I think, and order me a desk chair ASAP, because we've just got a dining room chair in here, as I probably mentioned in my prepare with me for uni video, and oh, it just makes my back hurt so much. Like we need a proper desk chair as soon as possible. But yeah, as I said, for now I'm probably just gonna crack on with that research methods workshop. I'm not too sure exactly how long it is. I think it should be about 2 hours, but I actually think I looked at it and it was a little bit less. So that's gonna be my task for now, and after that I'll go and make a late lunch, I think. We'll see how we get on with it first. Okay, so a few hours have passed since I last picked up the camera, and in all honesty I just gave up on the uni work after about 20 minutes of research methods, which is usually the case, but hopefully I'll tackle it again tomorrow. We've now just got all nice and cosy in the living room and we're going to have an evening off. I've got a hunter's chicken with way too many potatoes, and we are about to watch Serial Killer with Piers Morgan, and after this I think we're just going to get an early night because we had a very rough night's sleep last night. So I'm actually going to end today here, as there's not much that will be going on after this, and I will pick you back up in the morning. Okay then, good morning guys, or should I say good afternoon. It is Wednesday and I haven't picked up the camera all day long today as we've had a bit of a poorly morning, but towards the afternoon Charlie seemed to get a little bit better. Her fever's completely gone and it's just a bit of a poorly tummy at the minute. She actually got her results back already for the COVID test that we did yesterday and tested negative, which is obviously fantastic. As I said, I haven't picked up the camera all day today and it's now like 5:30, and because she's feeling better we've decided that we're both very aggy from being in the house and being in bed for like the last 2 days or so. So we're going to head out to the range and just get ourselves out of the house before we come back and cook some dinner. I'm wearing this jumper which I got from New Look like maybe last year or 2 years ago, and these jeans, mum jeans from Primark, which definitely need an iron. I don't really know why I'm wearing these out, but yeah, we're just going for the comfies at the minute because it's absolutely chucking it down with rain. So yeah, I'll probably just show you some little clips of when we get to the range and what we pick up. I'm very excited to go. I hope that there's Christmas stuff out. I can't resist. We can't have him. Why? You need to put him back. Why? Because how much is he?
Doesn't say.
Oh, can't have him then. So I've got loads of little elf tricks for our naughty elf, which I think we could pick up a few of. We're really trying to hold off on buying all of this Christmas stuff. Oh my god, this clothes. A little dressing gown. Oh my god. Ah. Wowie. So I know we said we weren't going to buy any Christmas stuff, but we've just picked up a Christmas tree. Absolutely typical. Okay, so we've just got back from the range, which I'm kind of thinking was a much needed trip, because now that we've both looked at the Christmas decorations, we're feeling a lot more cheery and upbeat, which is definitely something that we both needed. I know we said we wouldn't buy any Christmas stuff when we were just going there to have a look, but we did actually end up buying that Christmas tree, which I think I showed on one of the clips that I took whilst I was there. The reason being is, last year was the first year that we actually had our own like proper Christmas tree. And because we were quite limited for space, we just got a very like small, like, it's not even the size that mattered, like it was 6 foot, which is fine, but it was just very thin, and like you could see the pole going down the middle. So we found a little bit of a thicker one that we like the look of a lot more, and what I've said is we'll try and put up our old tree first and see what that looks like in this house, and then if we don't like it and we think the one that we've just picked up would be nicer, then we'll keep that instead, and if not, then we'll obviously take that back to the ranch and get a refund. I just want to put up the other one before we unbox the new one, just in case. So yeah, that was a bit of a random purchase, but I'm just a bit panicked that like other people will get there before us and take our perfect tree. I'll show you a few of the other bits that we picked up, because I love going to places like the range because you just pick up the most like weird things that like you didn't actually think you needed, but then when you see them you need. The first thing I got was this puzzle. It's 1,000 pieces and it's of Santorini, which is a place that I would absolutely love to visit. I really actually enjoyed doing puzzles over lockdown, and I don't really want it to just be a phase. Like, I find it hard to find hobbies and things that I enjoy and like stick with, but I really enjoyed doing puzzles. So that's gonna keep the summer vibes going and keep me interested in something other than uni work as well, which is so important. I also picked up some shampoo, not really the most interesting purchase, but it was a lot cheaper in there than it is in the supermarket. And then picked up this, which is a bit more of a random purchase. It's definitely a random purchase actually, and it's a lemon pod, and it's basically just this like Tupperware sort of rounded thing, if you like, that you store your lemon in so that it keeps it fresh. So I figured I'd pick that up. I think it was quite expensive. I think it was like £2.49. Let me check. Yeah, this was actually £2.49, so it was quite pricey for a random purchase, but in the moment I was like, yes, I need that. The next thing we picked up was actually some Morzo Flora, again just a standard purchase. And another Christmassy related item, we actually bought a naughty elf. We did actually have an elf last year, but we're not too sure where he's gone, so we picked up just the elf on his own. We didn't buy any tricks or anything yet because I don't want to get too carried away at the minute, but I think this is just something really fun to do. I mean, we're both grown adults, but who doesn't love a little bit of child's play? Also quite another random purchase, but I picked up some Haribo's, like a mixture of all the different packets, and some chocolate balls for Halloween, just in case any kids come around to trick or treat. Like, I don't want to be one of those neighbours that like never has any sweets or anything, so I suppose we'll just decorate our like front window, and then people will know that they can come to our house and look on for sweets. although I don't know if people will even come round this year with COVID or not, but if not, then we'll just eat them ourselves, but don't tell anyone else that. The last purchase that we picked up, other than the Christmas tree obviously, which I'm not going to show you because we've left it in the car for now, it's this Kilner clip top bottle, and I actually picked this up for our, what's it called, for our fabric softener. We do have like a little box for our powder, and this will just look so nice next to it in the kitchen. And then I actually have a refill cupboard. Once something is finished, we just go up to the refill cupboard basically and refill like the little pots and things like this, because we don't tend to have much storage in the kitchen, and I don't know if it's just because we're hoarders or what. Yeah, basically, long story short, we have a refill cupboard, and this is for our fabric softener to use like on a daily basis sort of thing. So yeah, that's everything we picked up from the range, and we've got some sausage and mash in the oven at the minute on the go. Charlie's working on that for me. I'm so pleased that she's feeling a lot better now. Like, there was a slight bit of concern there for a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna eat some sausage and mash, enjoy the rest of the evening, watch some Big Bang Theory, and then just go to bed, because again, like, we've not been getting much sleep, so early nights it is for us at the minute. And I'll probably catch up with you tomorrow for a day of uni lectures. Yay! Night, guys. Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday morning, bright and early. It's 8:30 and we are on our way into uni. Charlie's got lectures from 9 till 1, so I've put myself into the library because I also have lectures from 9 till 12. It does give me like an hour's break, but I'm hoping to try and find IT support and see if they can have a look at my laptop to fix the issues that I'm experiencing with SPSS, as I mentioned the other day. It will be my first time back on campus since like probably very early March, so it's going to be weird and quite exciting actually. Even though I've opted for all online teaching rather than face to face, I still like to leave the house and just to sit somewhere else to work. Like, it gets a bit much staying in the house all day every day, so I've decided to book into the library, and I don't know if this will become a regular thing or not, but we'll see how it goes today with my lectures, and if so, then I'll book in every Thursday maybe. So as you can see here, the first Masters Library session went really well. I had 2 lectures, one on working memory and executive function, and another on the theories of reading development. Both were really quite interesting. I was also meant to have a seminar, however this got cancelled last minute, so I spent the rest of my time in the library finalising any of the notes that I made in the lectures and doing a little bit of further reading, which makes a nice change. I then came home, had a salad for lunch, and watched 2 episodes of Big Bang Theory, which we've started watching on Netflix. I then had a seminar in the afternoon for one of my child psychology modules. Again, really interesting, but clearly by this point I was very tired and probably quite stressed. The evening was then finished off by me tidying the bedroom. This seems to be the way that I end most of my evenings, as I don't understand how the bedroom gets so messy so quickly. But I basically just threw everything away into the cupboards where it needed to be before hopping into bed and having the best sleep ever. Hi there everyone, long time no vlog, although that's just for me. For you this will seem like a few seconds. It's basically Sunday evening now, and I have got a bit of explaining to do, as I know I said that I'd film a week in my life. However, I started editing this vlog on Friday morning and I discovered that I actually have enough footage. I didn't really want to make it too lengthy. I wanted to kind of keep it to the 20-minute mark, which I think is going to end up around. So I decided to just swap it around and just do a few like crazy days with me. I just want to say a quick thank you if you have made it all the way to the end of the vlog, as I know the first 10 minutes were a bit doom and gloom and a little bit chatty, which certainly isn't everybody's taste, because I know that that's not to mine and that's not something I'd usually enjoy watching. But as I said at the start of the video, I didn't really want to put this off any longer because I really want to film things like this, and not every day is filled with excitement, or even every week or every month. So just trying to keep it a little bit real over here, and hopefully more like happy and exciting videos will come your way soon, as I am feeling a lot better now that I've had a bit of a balanced week between work and chill. Since I last filmed, all I've really done is focus on my work, which for uni, which I think I've finally decided on a subject for my dissertation, which I'm very excited about, but I'm sure I'll discuss that more in a new video. And I also finished a book that I was reading, which was Just a Child by Samantha Woodhouse. And I started a new one, which is Reasons to Stay Alive by Matt Haig. Yes, I know I am very late to starting this, very late to the party. Don't really know how I'm feeling about it at the minute. I either love it or I hate it, but I can't quite make my mind up. Head over to my Goodreads to find out what I eventually think of it and see what review I left for Just a Child. And yeah, other than that, I don't really have anything else to update you guys on. So I suppose I should just say thank you very much for watching the video. If you stuck around this far, congratulations. And if you enjoyed, then please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, all that down below. It will really mean the world to me, and I will look forward to seeing everybody in the next video, whatever that may be. Bye.